In the heart of South Africa's struggle for freedom, one name echoes through history: Nelson Mandela. Today, we embark on a journey through his life, from humble beginnings through decades of struggle to the triumph of peace and reconciliation. Nelson Mandela was born Rolihlahla Mandela in 1918 in a small village in the Eastern Cape. Growing up in a traditional Xhosa community, he learned early lessons of respect, honor, and the importance of community bonds. Raised in a lineage of chiefs and warriors, Mandela absorbed stories of bravery and sacrifice. These early influences shaped his identity and instilled in him a deep sense of duty to his people. Mandela's thirst for knowledge took him to mission schools and later to universities, where he embraced Western education without abandoning his cultural roots. It was here that the seeds of a revolutionary mind began to grow. As apartheid began to take hold, Mandela's eyes opened to a system of racial injustice. His early involvement in student politics laid the groundwork for a lifetime dedicated to fighting inequality. By the 1940s, Mandela was deeply involved in the African National Congress. The call for freedom, equality, and human dignity resonated with him, igniting a fire that would change a nation. As his leadership skills blossomed, Mandela emerged as a charismatic figure who could unite people across diverse backgrounds. His ability to inspire hope became the beacon for those yearning for change. The brutal events at Sharpeville and Soweto underscored the harsh realities of apartheid. Mandela witnessed the pain and sacrifice of everyday citizens, reinforcing his resolve to dismantle an oppressive regime. Faced with systemic injustice, Mandela began to advocate for armed resistance as a necessary tactic. This decision marked a pivotal point in his journey, a commitment to liberating his people at any cost. In 1963, Mandela and his comrades were arrested and charged with sabotage. The Rivonia trial became a global focal point, where Mandela's powerful words in court echoed the longing for justice and freedom. Mandela's 27-year incarceration was marked by hardship and isolation. Locked away in prisons like Robben Island, his spirit, however, remained unbreakable, a testament to his inner strength and unwavering hope. Inside the confines of prison, Mandela transformed personal suffering into a symbol of resistance. Through disciplined study, clandestine meetings, and introspection, he prepared himself and his fellow prisoners for a future beyond walls. As news of his imprisonment spread, the world rallied. International campaigns, protests, and calls for his release united people across continents, all demanding an end to apartheid. Even in confinement, Mandela's name became synonymous with hope. His resolve lit a spark in hearts around the globe, proving that the human spirit can transcend even the darkest circumstances. By the late 1980s, both internal resistance and international pressure had begun to erode the pillars of apartheid. Mandela's impending release signaled a seismic shift in South Africa's destiny. In 1990, after nearly 3 decades behind bars, Nelson Mandela was released. The moment was celebrated worldwide, a triumph of perseverance over injustice, marking the beginning of a new era for South Africa. Emerging from prison, Mandela faced the colossal task of healing a divided nation. His vision was clear: reconciliation, unity, and a commitment to building a society free of the scars of apartheid. Mandela's negotiations with the apartheid government were marked by both tension and trust. He led with empathy and pragmatism, setting the stage for a historic transition to democracy. In 1994, South Africa held its first multiracial elections. Against all odds, Mandela was elected as the country's first black president, a profound moment symbolizing the end of an era of discrimination. As president, Mandela championed a rainbow nation, a land where every individual, regardless of race, could contribute to and benefit from its progress. His leadership emphasized forgiveness, justice, and unity. Mandela's presidency was characterized by efforts to heal the wounds of the past. Truth commissions, dialogues, and policies of inclusion were designed to bring together a fractured society. Beyond South Africa, Mandela became a symbol of global peace and reconciliation. Leaders and citizens alike looked to him as an example of how courage and compassion can transform the world. Mandela's journey was not without personal sacrifice. His long separation from family and the constant threat of personal danger forged a man whose resilience would inspire millions for generations. Perhaps Mandela's greatest lesson was the power of forgiveness. His ability to look beyond past grievances and extend a hand to former adversaries redefined the very notion of leadership. From young activists to world leaders, Mandela's life story has lit a path forward. His words, his actions, and his relentless commitment to justice continue to inspire movements for change worldwide. In his later years, Mandela devoted himself to philanthropy and education. Even as he stepped back from the political stage, his voice remained a constant call for social justice and human dignity. When Mandela passed away in 2013, the world mourned a leader unlike any other. Tributes poured in from every corner of the globe, celebrating a life that had reshaped history. Nelson Mandela taught us that true power lies in compassion, that forgiveness can overcome hatred, and that unity can forge a future of shared hope and opportunity. His story is a call to action for every generation. Though the man is no longer with us, his spirit lives on in every act of courage and in every stand against injustice. Mandela's legacy is not confined to history, it is alive in our everyday choices. Behind Mandela's journey were countless unsung heroes, activists, family members, and ordinary citizens who risked everything for the dream of a just society. Their stories are woven into the fabric of this historic movement. Freedom, as Mandela understood, comes at a steep price. The struggle he led was fraught with hardship, sacrifice, and loss, a reminder that the path to justice is never easy but always worth the cost. Mandela worked tirelessly to bridge divides not only between races but also between differing ideologies and generations. His life serves as a testament to the power of empathy and dialogue. Even in the darkest moments, Mandela was known for his sense of humor and his ability to find common humanity. His laughter was a reminder that hope can thrive even in the face of adversity. In interviews and writings, Mandela shared reflections on life, suffering, and hope. His measured words continue to offer guidance for those seeking to navigate life's complexities with dignity. As we close this extended narrative, remember that Nelson Mandela's legacy calls each of us to embody the change we wish to see. Let his courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment inspire us all to work toward a future where freedom, justice, and unity flourish for every human being.